Meg, there's so many terms thrown around when I'm tasting wine. What do I actually need to be looking for in a wine?
There are three basic things you're looking at to tell you about the sort of quality and style of the wine. The first is colour. You're looking at the intensity of colour, how deep it is. So if you can see through the wine, obviously it is quite light in colour. If you can't, like this signature series Cabernet Sauvignon, it's deep in colour. You also then look at the back of the glass, and if you see that what we call edging, if that's got a brown edge or a garnet edge, it'll give you an indication of the age of the wine versus a bright sort of pink or ruby colour. Then we have the aroma of the wine, so we give the wine a little swirl, smell it. We're looking at the intensity. Can I smell the wine this far from my nose? And then you look at the style of fruit character that you're looking at. So in the case of a red wine, I'm seeing some blackberries, some red fruits, some black fruits, some blue fruits. In a white wine, I'd be seeing something much more like orchard fruits or citrus fruits. Then lastly, the palate, really, really important. Take it in, give it a little bit of air. We look for sugar, residual sugar. Most wine is dry, so it has no sugar in it. Then we look at the acid. The more you salivate, once you've swallowed the wine, the more acid there is. Then for red wine only, not for white wine, we look at tannin. Tannin is drying, and that's why it needs protein. That's why it's great with food. So the more tannin there is, the more drying it is on the palate. And then we look at sort of what I call the goodness, the flavour intensity. Does it have lots of cherry or blackberry or blueberry, and how intense is that flavour, and how does it feel? Is it nice and fresh on my palate, or is it a little bit drying and hard? So they're the basic elements. As you drink wine, you'll come to realise what you like and what you don't like, and at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. So don't be too frightened by people throwing all these fancy terms at you. You want to enjoy the wine you enjoy.